the team and confirming its suspicions that it's going to be all the way towards the B sides. Here comes the execution. Here comes the satchel charges. Deadly 7 HP gets taken out from Juicy's headshot. And now trouble starts to stew around at the hands of VLT as they start to lose control on this side itself. Juicy once again, aggressive attempt. Amaterasu might be able to find beautiful opportunity. Oh, 2 kills and another from hellffR to clean things out.
Again, thick and fast. Can this shot be landed now by Juicy? hellffR sending in the flash. That's going to give a little bit of an information that he is in the back of sight there, but it is now a post plant. The Bleed really need to hold on to these all-important angles. The rotation coming through here through Market. There we go, Deadly ready, waiting. JayH trades it back out. A second one down to Amaterasu. Can they get another on for Deryeon? Desperate to find one. There we go. DEATHMAKER falling down right to Ace.
One enemy remaining.
Deryeon onto right to Ace. For hellffR takes out Deryeon out to 1 versus 1, and this is going to get scrappy. Actually, the flash goes out, so that should maybe give an inkling, or at least delaying that push through Hookah, and rotation starts to come through from Velocity. Wow, what was that? Juicy taking out hellffR, but right to Ace ready and waiting for that refrag before Retla shuts him down. And a very uncomfortable retake now for the side of Velocity, because they've had to go for this really slow rotation. And how awkward is that rotation all the way through defenders? Spawn in a very, very tight position. There we go. crazyguy gets 1. Can he get a second? Can Amaterasu get this trade off? No, they can't. The duo swing going out to try and allow a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of information almost. As DEATHMAKER is pushed back very aggressively here. And that's going to free up so much breathing room. But again, that spike needs to go down. There we go. JayH is blunking it. DEATHMAKER, beautiful shot there. Waiting for a re-swing, potential of a refrag, but it's just not coming. It's just not coming. There was no one there playing the duo play, so again, a very awkward retake right now for Velocity to try and do. There's one on crazyguy, but JayH with the refrag yet again. A 2 versus 2. Retla takes down Amaterasu, who's on the tiniest bit of health. Can right to Ace clutch this out. A 1 versus 2. Seen him do incredible things before, but no.
Finally managed to adapt their situations, and Juicy has got to be really careful about that boom bot. Information's being given. He's got fall back, but Deadly somehow gets caught out from the crossfire, and with it, the trap that had been laid around from Bleed has worked out successfully. Removing 2 players once again from VLTs, and Bleed will now focus towards the A side.
I don't know if Bleed are aware of how open this site is, but now they certainly should be. This is going to be a very uncomfortable retake for the side of Velocity. Well, there we go. There's one for DEATHMAKER. crazyguy falling down. A spike has been forced, and now the timer is very much in the favor of the side of Bleed. 2 versus 4, right to Ace, and hellffR. That's really trying to lure out some of these players, get these 1v1 engagements, but I don't think Bleed are going to give it to them. I think they're going to easily play in these duos now, and this is going to really be a uncomfortable retake. Ooh, well, there's at least one. Deryeon falling down, no need to trade just yet. Juicy, there we go. Retake for the round thus far.
Kingdom. It's like, no matter how many utilities that you push towards the place, you won't be able to get a single kill, not at all. But DEATHMAKER, he will get 1 this time. So does Deadly. This is the opening that they require. All Bleed needs to do is just hold their ground with Retla being the one, but he'll get shredded back. Smokes will be denied. And once more, it will be Deadly who will get those important kills. Beautifully done from VLT as they will secure this post plant. But will crazyguy will be able to do something about this? He will get 1.
But it's really nice for them as soon as they had that info from Retla too. We saw the massive swings come through, so good stuff. The aggression here from Deadly. Ooh, actually he's going to get shut down there by Juicy, but right to Ace is then traded back out. Deryeon and Retla with 1 of their own. Juicy with another down to Amaterasu. And before we know it, it's a 3 versus 1 already with so much time to go.
When it comes to man count, they've equalized it to a 4v4. But once that Nightfall comes into play from Amaterasu, in which it happened right now, the showstopper will disconnect. Yes, it does. There goes hellffR, but he forgot about right to Ace. All the way from the box's side, he needs to find a way to remove Raze. But he's all the way deep within the place. He has the information, and JayH needs to get a kill. He finds 1. He gets a second. No, Juicy gets it. There we go. Entire clean out from the A side, and it's DEATHMAKER once again in a 1v3. A very difficult situation that Velocity Gaming is currently in right now. And this 1v3 will be even much more tougher. There you go.
Again, as we discussed before, a bit of an awkward site to have to retake because you've got these 2 specific choke points from the back, and the attack always know, and they can hold these crossfires like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, they currently have information, but all they've got to do is just find for the peak, and Deadly will just get that headshot. Beautifully done. And now in a 2v4 situation with Bleed having some particular issues, crazyguy is just going. He's just going to go all the way towards the hooker side. Meanwhile, Juicy, aggressive attempt. He will get one, but will get blown out from the boom bot. And now, since the time has been ticking down, crazyguy will be forced to go in for the games. Really did give them the win towards round number 15 itself. But now here comes round number 16 and VLT. They're not going to make any feature stop itself, especially from the Showstopper. All they've got to do is just find a kill, and right away will do exactly just that. Showstopper won't be able to find a kill just yet, and JayH needs to be careful with the peek, and hellffR. He's just going to wait it patiently. Forcing the player out from the Show's side will put VLT in a much more greater advantage, as they will be on post plant. DEATHMAKER will be forced to fall back, especially with the help of his TP, while Amaterasu does the best shots. Beautiful shot from the Stinger, all the way from the peak towards A-Lamps. Not gonna happen. Crazyguy, only the final player left. And now he needs to force fall. Can he succeed? No, it does not. Deadly. Smokes will be used to block some certain lines of plays, but that definitely will not stop Deadly itself, especially when you have those active charges, information from Horns, everything is present. But the Showstopper from Juicy might be able to make it moment, but I believe that is not necessary because you still have the crossfire angles from the side of Bleed, who will secure 3 kills, which would lead to Amaterasu and DEATHMAKER, the only 2 players left who needs to make a push all the way towards the B side. And now this is troublesome from VLT. Once they have the opportunity, now it's slowly falling apart. DEATHMAKER will find one by removing crazyguy, but he needs to be careful on 2 of the players. And let's not forget, time is running out. They only have 10 seconds left. They need to go in for the push. DEATHMAKER will find one. And since he needs to rely on information from the Haunt, Amaterasu will just relay it back with the Nightfall. And now, Juicy, will he find a kill? Yes, he does. That's 1. The only problem is the hooker's control will be even much more tougher for them, and Deryeon having the open hand. You forgot about the Amaterasu, who's all the way towards the side. The angles are being made, and now Juicy left in a 1v2. Satchel charges being used to hopefully find a discussion, and the denial, my goodness! I've got to say, man, Juicy, he is still feeling it, and Deryeon needs to fall back safely, and he will get caught out directly at the hands of Deadly. Push will happen nonetheless all the way from the A side. They have majority of the control, and so does the confirmation on the kills at the hands of DEATHMAKER. Juicy, he needs to fall back, but in the end, he will get caught off from Amaterasu. Crazyguy, he will get 2 kills. And now if we focus all the way towards the A side, never mind then. Never mind. They're gonna go all the way towards B once again to provide that distraction. And my god, Deadly is just doing such great work. So does hellffR to give protection, making sure that none of the players from the side of Bleed would make an attempt to go for the push, and right to ace. Headshot to deliver the final blow towards crazyguy. Once again, it's all at the hands of Deryeon, who control and pain for them. Especially once crazyguy uses his Nightfall, it'll be even much more problems for them. DK's information, Prowlers, they somehow gets away with the kill. JayH used the orbital strike all the way from the hooker side because they know that would be the main play. Flash is being used from hellffR. Control is still present, but they're still losing a lot of time. They have to go in for the kills. DEATHMAKER, the only sole survivor left in this gunfight. 1v1 is the battle of the chambers. Who will get it? It will be Deryeon! So they have to rely on smokes, and Deryeon all the way towards the place. The jumping raise will be downed out from Deryeon. What? Crazyguy gets 1, so does right to ace, who needs to get this win. It's a 12-11. The flanks are arriving. The Black Up is almost on its way from the side of Bleed. They will at least secure post plant, but it's just right to ace and hellffR left in a 2v3. They only have the orbital strike. They've got to make it count. The information will be given from the Trailblazers. The orbital strike will be used very quickly. Not a lot of time left as Deryeon gets 1 more. It's all at the hands of hellffR. 1v3 as he will secure 1. A headshot to remove Deryeon. He gets a second. Yes, there might be a chance. 1v1. JayH. He needs to get the kill, in which he does not. hellffR will secure overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to overtime. They got to make a push. And now, Bleed, they're forced to push all the way from the A side, but you still have hellffR still holding on towards the A lamps. Even though both of the players have been eliminated, hellffR still needs to figure out a way. It's not gonna happen. Retla gets the headshot. It's now a post plant at the hands of Bleed in a 2v4 situation once again. It's all at the hands of Amaterasu and Deadly, who's been dealing major damage while they were on attack. And now once this push would happen, the crossfire angles will be huge. The skill charges won't be able to get a kill. Oh boy, the denials from Molotov, the snake bite, so much damage being dealt around just from a single use of those utilities. And right to Ace, will at least secure a post plant. Juicy, he needs to make a play for Bleed. And if he gets this will be huge. The first will be given, but the second will be traded out from Deadly. Huge trades being made from both the sides, and Deryeon having the op in hand, he'll be able to find one, the second from DEATHMAKER, but Deryeon gets one more. This is promising from Bleed as we secure 4, a ninja defuse. Crazy Guy is gonna get it. VLT, they have no idea. Oh my goodness.